Welcome back once again to the Mickey Mouse class, a channel that is dedicated to demystifying mathematics. Alright, today we'll be observing or looking at what we call simplification of fractions using BODMAS. Now, BODMAS is an acronym that stands for some things. We'll look at it, what it stands for. Now, when you have a question like this, like you have on the board, what is the rule of solving it? That is what BODMAS tells us. Now, BODMAS, the B here stands for bracket. That means anything in bracket like this, simplify it before the rest operation. Now, O stands for orders. O-R-D-E-R-S. Some students mistake it as off. No, the O does not mean off. They say bracket of division. No, it's bracket orders. And what does the orders mean? It means where you have a situation of powers, raised to power, or roots. Simplify them first before you move to division. The D means division. The M means multiplication. That means I must divide before I multiply. The A here means addition, and the S means subtraction. Now let's look at the first question. The first question says 3 over 2 of 1 over 3 plus 4 over 7 times 7. Now from the rule, what does it say? It says whatever is in the bracket, simplify it first. So 1 over 3 plus 4 over 7 is in the bracket. So I will solve this first. So this becomes 3 over 2 of... Now to solve this, you have 3 and 7. We have to take the LCM of 3 and 7. Now the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. Now, how many 3 we see in 21? 7. 7 times 1 is 7 plus, how many 7 we see in 21? 3. 3 times 4 is what? 12. Now, this becomes 3 over 2 of, that's this 19 over 21 times 7. 7 plus 12, 19 over 21 times 7. Now, I haven't gotten to this place. Okay, we are done with, so we remove the bracket. We have simplified, or we have solved what is in the bracket. This is our answer. So we are left with 3 over 2 of 19 over 21 times 7. Now, the of here means multiplication. The of, when you see of, that means you should multiply. So this becomes 3 over 2, let me write it here, 3 over 2 times, so you replace the of with multiplication, times 19 over 21 times 7. And this 7 can be written as 7 over 1. Now from here, you use what is up to divide what is down to cut. Now this is 7. 7 here, 1. 7 in 21, it goes there 3 times. 7 here, 1. 7 in 7, 1. 7 in 21, 3. Now, I have 3 up, I have 3 down. So they cancel out each other. So 3 here, 1. 3 here, 1. So I'm left with 1 times 19 times 1. That's 19 over... I'm left with 2 times 1 times 1. That's 2. Now, when you are solving, this is what we call an improper fraction, where the numerator, the number up, is bigger than the number down. Most times, you do not leave your answer in improper fraction in mathematics. Break it down to what we call a mixed number. Now, how many 2 will you see in 19? That's 19 divided by 2. How many 2 will you see there? That's 9. Remainder 1. So that's 1 over 2. So the final answer is 9 whole number 1 over 2. I've ended up using the BODMAS rule to solve this fraction, this question on the board. Now I can still take this mixed number to the improper fraction. 2 times 9, 18, plus 1, 19 over 2. It's best to leave your answer like this. When you have an improper fraction as the answer, put it in a mixed number. So let's look at number 2. Number 2 says 2 over 3, which is in brackets, plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5 plus 2 over 3. So from our BODMAS rule, it tells us that let us simplify those terms that are in the bracket. Those two terms that are in the bracket, let's simplify it before we subtract. Now, this is 2 plus 1, 2 over 3 plus 1 over 4. For me to solve it, I have to take the LCM of 3 and 4. The LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. The lowest common multiple, that's LCM. That's which number was the smallest number that 3 can divide and 4 can also divide. That's LCM, the lowest common multiple. Now, 3 in 12 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 4 in 12, 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Minus, let's look at the second bracket. Let's solve it. The LCM of 5 and 3 is 15. 15. 5 in 15 is 3. 3 times 1, what is up, is 3. Plus, how many 3 will you say 15? 5. 5 times 2 is what? 10. So that's 3 plus 10. So let's finish it. 8 plus 3 is what? 11. Over 12 minus 3 plus 10, that's 13. 13 all over 15. Now, subtract these two. Subtract 13 over 15 from 11 over 12. You can take the LCM. The LCM of 12 and 15 is 60. So, you can check out the series on LCM to know how we are getting it. Now, how many 12 will you see in 60? That's 12 times what will give me 60? That's 5. 5 times 11, that's 55 minus, how many 15 will I see in 60? That's 4. I will see 4, 16 there. Now 4 times 13 is 52. 15 in 60, 4. 4 times 13, 52. So I'm left with 55 minus 52 over 60. So when we take away 52 from 55, we are left with 3. That's 55 minus 52. That's 3, which is 3 over 60. Now, 3 over 60 is not the final answer. I must put this in its simplest form. Because this is 3 and this is 60. 3 can divide 3, 3 can divide 60. So it's not in the simplest form. There's a number that can divide up and down. When you say put something in the simplest form, that means look for a number that will divide the two of them. What can divide up and what can divide down. So 3 in 3 is 1. 3 in 60 is 20. So 1 over 20 is the final answer. Okay, so we look at the last question, the last one. 6 to number 1 over 3 times 6 to number 1 over 2 divided by 9 to number 3 over 4 minus 5 over 9. Now remember, you have the operations multiplication, division, subtraction. So from a BODMAS, what does BODMAS tell us? Out of the one multiplication, division, and subtraction, which one does it tell us to carry out first? It asks us to divide first. So division comes before multiplication and subtraction. So I must divide this by this. So this is the first thing I have to attend to. So that's, first of all, convert all of them to improper fraction, the ones that are in mixed number. Now 6 number 1 over 3. 3 times 6, 18, plus 1, 19 over 3, times 2 times 6, 12, plus 1, 13 over 2, divided by 9 times 4 is 36, plus 3, that's 39. 39 over 4 minus 5 over 9. This is a proper fraction, so no, you cannot convert it. This is a proper fraction. Now, let's divide here. So this becomes 19 over 3 times 13 over 2. Now, when you are dividing, these two, you remove the division sign and introduce the multiplication sign. When you introduce the multiplication sign, the numerator, what is up, will become the denominator, and the denominator will become the numerator. When you are dividing, you remove the division sign and reverse the numerator and denominator. So 4 was our denominator here, it becomes the numerator. 4 over 39 was what was on top, the numerator, it comes down and becomes the denominator. Minus 5 over 9. So this becomes 2 here, 1, 2 here, 2. Are we still following? 13 here, 1, 13 here, 3. So I'm left with 19 over 3. I've ended up dividing these two. Times 2 times 1 is 2 over 3 times 1, 3 minus 5 over 9. Multiplication still comes before subtraction. So I have to multiply these two terms together. Now, so this becomes 19 times 2 over 3. 19 over 3 times 2 over 3 minus this. So 19 times 2, that's 38. All over 3 times 3 is 9 minus 5 over 9. We are posting home. 19 times 2, 38. 3 times 3, 9. So this is 38 over 9 minus 5 over 9. Now, since they have the same denominator, I will just end up subtracting the numerator. If a fraction has two or more fractions have the same denominator, if I'm simplifying them, whatever the order of operation is, I'll just take one of the denominators and carry out the order of operation with the numerator. What do I mean? This is 9 here, this is 9 here, so I'll just pick over 9. Then I'll say 38 minus 5, that's 33. That's what I mean. Assuming it was plus here, it was addition I have here, I will just say 38 plus 5 over 9. That's what I mean. Once they have the same denominator, just carry out, either add the numerator or subtract the numerator. Now, 33 over 9 is an improper fraction, and you do not leave your answer in improper fraction. Now, let's put our answer in the proper form, in mixed number. Now, how many 9 will you see in 33? That's 3. Because 9 times 3 is 27. Remainder 6 over 9. So this is the answer in mixed number, but one more thing. Because this is 6, this is 9. Something can divide. The two of them have a common factor. Something can divide 6, and that same thing can divide 9, which is 3. So this is 3 whole number, 3 in 6 is 2. 3 in 9 is 3. So 2 over 3. Always leave your answer in the simplest or the lowest form. So that is that for today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to get wonderful content on this. And if you need my help, you can always write the question you need me to solve or what you need me to do in the comment section. Remain blessed till we meet again. Have a nice time. Bye.